Here at Mater Dei High School with Bret Bonanni on the right here, Mater Dei water polo player, Coach Segesman on the left. And Bret, we are less than 24 hours from National Signing Day. You're one of the top recruits in the country. You're going to be signing a national letter of intent, and you've been kind enough to share and make your announcement, your media announcement on this. So where's it going to be, Bret? Where are you going to be playing your college water polo?
I'm going to be playing at Stanford University.
All right, Cardinals, Coach John Vargas from Corona Del Mar, former Olympic coach, and going up to the farm. Bret, talk about your decision. Why did you pick Stanford?
I just felt overall that Stanford was just the best fit for me. I mean, I love UCLA, I love all the guys, I love everything about it, but I just felt overall for what I wanted to do in my life and to accomplish my goals that Stanford was the best place for me overall.
All right. What was the process like for you? I mean, I think it pretty much came down to Stanford and UCLA, and what was the decision process like? What kind of stress were you under?
You know, I was pretty stressed. It was a pretty tough decision. I mean, you can't really go wrong with either school. Well, they're both great. So I just kind of waited it out, weighed my options, and just like put out a pros and cons list, and just ended up picking Stanford. I felt like that was the best place for me.
All right. What was the draw like for UCLA, where you have several of your teammates kind of going that way? Anthony DeBow, Patrick Wubsey, the Weary brothers, a lot of SoCal guys. Was that what was the draw there? Was that what UCLA kind of had to throw into the equation?
I mean, I'm close with a lot of guys on the team and a few of the guys that are going to be going there next year, so that was definitely a tough factor, but I had to just think of what was best for me, and that's why I chose to go take the plunge up to NorCal and not stick around at UCLA.
Yep. Hey, and Bret, you also, I believe you told me that you were close with a friend or two already at Stanford, that you'd been a roommate, I think, with the junior national team. Is that right?
Yeah, I was roommates with Alex Bowen over the Junior Worlds trip.
How influential did that help give you some comfort with Stanford?
Not really. I'm always looking to try something new, and I met a few guys on my recruiting trip, but overall I don't really know many people there, so I'm kind of just going for it and seeing what happens. All
right. Well, congratulations, Bret.
Thank you.
Coach Segesman, what do you think about Bret selecting Stanford?
When he told me, I gave him a giant big hug and wouldn't let go of him. I'm super pumped for Bret. I think that Bret did a really good job evaluating both schools and from academically to the water polo side of it, and I truly think that was the best place for Bret.
All right, Coach Segesman, Bret's been compared to Tony Azevedo, and I'm sure some water polo fans will. Their mind will gravitate and think they'll remember back when Tony was at a Long Beach Wilson and he ended up going to Stanford. What do you think about that comparison as far as Bret going to Stanford as a high-profile right-hander attacker who can really shoot the ball?
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to know Tony when he had to make that decision between Stanford and UCLA, and I don't know if you can compare anybody to Tony Azevedo. He's just a unique player, and Tony was an Olympian before he went to college. So how do you compare anybody to him? But I think Bret's probably the closest thing to Tony, especially offensively, how dynamic he is, especially with his shot. So I think Bret going to Stanford, he's going to have some big shoes to fill and some high expectations. But I think Bret, at this point in time in his career for water polo, I think he's ready to handle that pressure and ready to be a leader at Stanford and fit right into that system and with the guys up there.
Hey, Coach Segesman, give us a little coaching breakdown on how, from what you can tell, on how you think how Bret will fit into Coach Vargas' system as far as what they have there, what they like to do. Just a little bit of a breakdown, you think?
Well, I think Coach Vargas is an amazing coach. He coached Tony, coached Peter Hudnut, who's an Olympian, Peter Varales, and he's also was the Olympic coach. So I think Bret's going into a program and a system where Vargas is going to let him have that freedom, that creativity that we allowed him to have here at Mater Dei High School. Vargas is a great defensive coach, good counterattack coach. So I think Bret's going to strive. I think Bret needs to work on his defense a little bit more. Not be so offensive minded, but I think under Vargas he's going to do a good job bringing Bret to the next level, which is ultimately what Bret wants. All
right. And Coach Segesman, there's a guy you've had for 4 years, Bret Bonanni, who didn't come here as a heralded recruit. Not a lot of people were, he wasn't a JO MVP you know, targeted, that everybody was wondering where Bret Bonanni was going to high school. It's a guy that developed. I mean, what is it like? What's going to be like for you tomorrow? You know, to see him sign with Stanford and you know, see this guy move on.
It's gonna be really tough. I mean, Bret and I have an amazing relationship. I look at him as almost my son. So obviously seeing Bret leave is a big thing for me. But I know he's going to a place that's right for him, and he's going to make the next step at Stanford. So when I see him sign the papers, I'll be like a proud father, watching him go to a great university. Not only for water polo, but I think Bret has a great vision for his career. You know, I mean, when Bret came to my office, the first thing I talked about with universities in a sophomore is shoot for the stars, which is Stanford University. It's an elite university. Not many kids get the opportunity to attend Stanford University, and Bret did that. So I'm extremely proud of him from the academic point of view. He worked hard in the classroom, and then obviously his water polo came a long ways in 4 years. But I credit that mostly to Bret's work ethic and his competitiveness and his ability to work hard and to want to be great.
And we'll end it here with you. Congratulations, Coach. And Coach Bret, you got to feel like your work paid off, that your journey, you know, which continues, but you got to feel tomorrow's going to be, you know, you think you'll have some perspective on that all your work paid off?
Yeah, I definitely feel good to sign the papers and just move on to the next level. I definitely have a lot of stuff I need to work on, and definitely feel like I need to start putting in the work pretty soon to get myself to the next level, to where I could actually be a big contributor on the team.
All right. Well, hey, congratulations, Bret and Chris Segesman, and we'll look forward to seeing how you do at Stanford, and enjoy tomorrow.
Awesome.
Thanks.
You.